all right. Another Tuesday done, Trivia Nation. 2 out of 5 conquered. It's already almost hump day. As always, good job. Just stay the course and the weekend is going to show up, okay? This is Money Flippin' Matt Richards saying, hey, with a game to play. All right. Yeah. That was my name, in case you didn't get to read it fast enough. It's a day of optimism about the pandemic. They announced today that some people can stop wearing masks in some conditions. It's been so long that a beginning of the end feeling is definitely welcome. Just follow the experts' advice. You should do great, okay? Yeah. And speaking of doing great, if you listen to experts, we're about to test how well you've paid attention in school and how quick you think on your feet with our usual 12 questions standing between you and your share of the $5,000 prize pot, babies. That's right. And speaking of doing great, if you want to, up your thrills a little bit with a real adventure, get a VIP ticket. And you'll be eligible for the $1,500 VIP pot, which will be split up among the winning ticket holders. Okay? As long as we sell 100 or more tickets. But we stop it at 150. Yeah. So jump in the big game. And of course, we've got another great charity to tell you about. The Ability Experience. Yep, here it is. Operated by the Pi Kappa Phi fraternity, changing the way people view disabilities and fraternities. In 1977, Pi Kappa Phi founded the Ability Experience, which helps to empower people living with disabilities and create a community, one relationship at a time, where the abilities of all people are recognized and valued. Their volunteers build accessible environments, serve as counselors at camps for the disabled, and so much more, raising money with fundraising events like bike-a-thons, scaffold sits, and pageants, and spreading awareness and inclusion in every step of the way. So HQ is thanking them with a donation and spreading the word about the Ability Experience. Check them out, everything they're doing at abilityexperience.org. Check out all the ways that you can help. Just a reminder, tomorrow is Wednesday, and that means Anna Royceman's going to be in.
Mustache, I'm like a blank slate here. You can do whatever you want.
I could do none of what you just said.
Filling in phrases. Filling in phrases. Tomorrow, light these torches, storm the castle, and see what kind of monsters hide. It's time for our diabolical dozen to thin the herd and leave only the champions.
Take it down the hill.
Wish you the best of luck, but it's really a game of skill, isn't it? And now, there's nothing to it but to HQ it with question. The play in American football called. Uses a gridiron. 5,688 players got it right in the gridiron. It would look funny on a diamond, but it might be worth one time.
How are you doing it?
Football diamond. All right, you too. What you gonna do? The s'mores flavor of Pop-Tarts has what kind of crust? Cornmeal, graham cracker, or pretzel? All right, summer's coming up, so you better review the ingredients for classic s'mores. You toast the marshmallow and slap it down with a square of chocolate onto the crispy graham cracker base. Yeah. It takes like 3 camping trips to master that. 35,710 players got it right. Graham cracker, baby. All right now, Q3 in the place to be. Which of these movies did not get a sequel? Bridesmaids, My Big Fat Greek Wedding, or Sex and the City? For a long time, I thought it was in the city. Like they just haven't said. Sex in the city. That's nasty. There's pigeons everywhere, rats, pizza crust. Okay, it's not just special effects epics that get sequels, even if it seems like it. Romantic comedies can snag one with enough success, although the Bridesmaids sequel was jilted in development. And Sex and the City 2 is best forgotten. Bridesmaids. 32,165 players got that one right. They were working on it, but then they were like, meh. Q4. It was a funny movie. I love Bridesmaids. Hilarious. Q4 knocking on your door. Which of these apps rejected an offer on Shark Tank before becoming a success? Bumble, Coffee Meets Bagel, or Hinge? Sometimes it's smart not to take the first offer and just like ring doorbells. Coffee Meets Bagel shot past the tank to its own level of glory. Yeah. I hope you got answer to meet question, because then you got it right. 23,724 players. Nailed it. Coffee Meets Bagel. Yeah. Q5. All the way live. What TV character's name has become slang for a sign that a show is past its prime? Aunt Esther, Cousin Oliver, or Uncle John? All right, TV shows don't stay great forever. Sometimes new characters are brought in to extend the appeal a little longer, like the final 6 episodes of The Brady Bunch featuring Robbie Rist as Cousin Oliver.
No, that's fine.
I wonder if that screwed up the squares. Here's the story. Yeah, because then that's a whole extra person. They had to add an extra square. How'd that work? 18,391 players got that one right. Good job. Question number 6 in the mix, and it goes a little something like this. Which of these is the capital of the nation that comes first alphabetically? Algiers, Buenos Aires, or Kabul? Algiers, Buenos Aires, or Kabul? All right, yeah, we went tough on this one. All these are capitals of countries starting with A, but line up the whole UN roster and alphabetically the first, at least in English, Afghanistan. Capital, Kabul. 17,969 of y'all got that right. I thought that was going to be savage for show. But again, you proved to me that you are geniuses. Let's go, HQties. Woo! Q7. Whose mythology features a squirrel who gossips and causes chaos? Celtic, Greek, or Norse? A gossiping, chaotic squirrel. Some old world myths went really off the deep end, but they do make fun stories to read, And that creepy little troublemaker, Rataka Score.
Assassin's Creed. The squirrel, and he was outside and he had challenges, and y'all were like trying to flow back and forth with the riddle.
Okay, yeah.
Come on, David.
Okay.
No way. Rat.
This question you should have been on. You should have let Norse.
It wasn't a major part of the game.
It was to me because it was a talking squirrel.
46 players got that right, even though I didn't know how to speak Old Norse. You ate? Are you feeling great? That's my squirrel impression. All right, question number 8. What city is named in the unabbreviated version of the Fiat car company? Florence, Istanbul, or Torino? Small cars, small company name, but a regular-sized city. And while the A just stands for automobiles, the city is Torino. Yeah. The rest of the name just says it's a fabricator and it's Italian. 15,782 players got it right. Torino. Baby. Question number 9. Hope you're feeling fine. Yes. Here we go. Brain fart. It happens. Okay, question number 9. Woo! All right. This is a tricky one. Which is not an example of synecdoche? Boots on the ground, dull as dishwasher, or Miami won the series? What? Say it, Asa? Synecdoche? Okay, synecdoche. Yep. All right. Cool. We haven't covered synecdoche in a while, but it's a category of expression where a part represents a whole or vice versa. Dull as dishwasher is a boring old simile. So that's the answer. Dull as dishwasher. 14,233 players got that right. Woo, I never want to see that word again. Ever. In my life. Question number 10, my friends. Time to get it in. Tasmania is named after a man with the same first name as who? Divine, Liberace, or The Weeknd? What? Tasmania. Yeah, that's the guy that the Beatles wrote about on Revolver, right? Oh, that's the tax man. Well, maybe some Australian Beatles mentioned Abel Tasman, like Abel Tesfaye, you know, the Weeknd. Yeah, he was certainly able to navigate a ship. 13,522 players got it right. I can't feel my face when I HQ, but I love it. Question number 11. All dogs go to heaven. Which arcade game did not carry the winners don't use drugs screen? Assault, House of the Dead, or Street Fighter 2? Are we asking you to have all the games with that screen memorized? Nah. But it would help to know that as an anti-counterfeiting measure, the screen was mainly required on import games. So it wasn't on Atari's Assault. Tough, but fair. Oh my gosh! That's a savage question. Oh. 2,516 players got it right. You're moving on to the final question of the game. Q12. That was a tricky one, babies. Very tricky indeed. Last question for all the marbles and to see who's taking home their share of $5,000. Ooh, Q12. Whose highest charting Billboard Hot 100 single is not titled after a place Sherlock Holmes lived? Gerry Rafferty, Cliff Richard, or Warren Zevon? Any mystery nerd will tell you that the king of clues dwelt at apartment 221B on the same Baker Street Gerry Rafferty wrote his instrumental hit about. And need I mention the city of London, home of Warren Zevon's werewolves? But Cliff didn't do one. We have 4,010 winners of HQ Trivia, baby. Yeah. Let's go to work. Shout out to all of our winners. Krishna 982, Neoma 9, DJ Mark 98, Johnny 7780, Lala Jima, Joni 1, W Latimer, Sally 22, J65B, DJ GINSCA. Yeah. I am John. Joy Le Geek. Lizzie J, and Juan Jose. Just to name a few. Another one over and done. So I hope you had fun. Remember, we're constantly doing this or something just like it. And you're always welcome to come back for another try. And tomorrow would be a great time to do it. Because tomorrow's HQ Words with Anna Roisman. Slinging the syllables while you fill in the blanks to make some bank. Cash money. That's tomorrow at 9 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Set your notifications and you can't miss it. Okay? No, I think that's 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. It's 3 hours. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Same time, okay? And remember that charity, The Ability Experience, helping change people's lives as they change other people's perceptions. They're at abilityexperience.org, and there are lots of ways you can help them. So check out the website, look them up, hook them up. Yeah. Until next time, I'm Matt Richards saying I'm watching old commercials on YouTube, and that one for the frozen waffles makes me want to jump into their house and say, look, who put the waffle in the toaster? Okay? This should not be a big family dispute. It's a waffle.